Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much. Now, you know Giannis Antetokounmpo has one of sports' best nicknames, the Greek Freak. He said, when I first heard it, I was like, what's going on? Why am I a freak now? But then I realized it was about my athleticism and the things I can do. And so I embraced the nickname. I love it, and it's a part of me now. Kevin?
It's a terrific one. David, thanks. He does stand out. Wow. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Maxi Kleber is out there with LeBron James. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Irving. And it's Doncic in at the two-guard spot. And for Milwaukee, the 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. Josh Richardson out there with Holiday. And it's Hart in at the 3. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
So Dallas will get the first possession. And the Bucks with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Portis. Green comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Richardson. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Defended by Hart. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Dallas going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Of approach for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a...
Getting to the free throw line, it's been a huge factor for them. Dwight
Powell is out there with Green. Then it's Holiday. Mavericks leading by 10. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Out to the right wing for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Now, here's Nunn. Outside Holiday from the arc. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. Dallas leading by 8. Here's Jacobs. Basket counts.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for JaMychal Green, and it's Richardson in for Drew Holiday. And Dallas also making a switch. James is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way. Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Richardson. Hart, wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. Hart's got 11 points.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
Bucks trail by 10. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
And that's his fourth foul. And we're not even at halftime.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Portis. Green comes in for Dwight Powell. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Drew Holiday in for Josh Hart. Jacobs. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Montrezl Harrell, such a sharp defensive player, reads the opponent and sends it back.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
On offense, here are the Bucks. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Holiday, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Passes it to Jacobs. There's the pick. Makes it off the glass. He has 5.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Milwaukee.
Loads it up for Giannis.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
From 12 feet out, Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
The pass to Holiday. They kick it out to Green. And they get it back. Back to Holiday. Three-pointer. That shot misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Lays it up off the glass. 20 points for him.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Nunn looking around. Out of hand on it. They recover it. Dallas leading by 9.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down as you would expect. You can tell both teams are giving these guys space to work.
And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Mavericks.
Coach has to be loving the all-around production. Each guy carrying his weight. That's a luxury to have, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, total team effort tonight. And that'll do it for half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. But big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Green, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Dwight Powell comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Grayson Allen's checked in for Richardson. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Drew Holiday. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got LeBron James. Also Green out there, and it's Jacobs in at the shooting guard position. Pass to James. Shoots over Powell. Nice shot by James. LeBron's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, the mid-range shooting, LeBron James is automatic.
Now, here's Nunn. Not a lot of room. It's tipped.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's LeBron, and that's going to be a travel. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. 5th, the Mavericks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Nunn up top. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Nunn's got his second bucket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Green with the block. And they get it back. And again, Dallas turns it over.
And taking a look now at stats for LeBron James. He's coming off an excellent season. How about 27 points a game, 8 assists, and 9 rebounds? And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, it's certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Powell with the screen. It's Hart on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's the screen. Jacobs, the pass to Green. No good on the 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Now, here's Nunn. He's guarded close. Green taking his time here. Pass to Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3. The Mavericks shooting well. They're at 45%. Crosses over. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Jacobs.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Passes to Powell. The pass to Nunn. And Jermichael Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Richardson, he's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 3. To the paint. And he makes good on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Powell kicks to Hart. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Jacobs. Richardson covers. Oh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. That's too hard. 1:49 left to play in the third. And they pick up 2.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Jacobs. And he hammers in the reverse slam.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now Richardson still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They kick it out to Green. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be.
Pass to Jacobs. Fires from deep. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. First trip to the line for him here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And that one misses.
Hard not to root for a guy like Josh Richardson. Remember, he's a former second-round pick, but this guy put the time in the gym. He's an excellent teammate, and now he's a valuable rotation piece and an excellent two-way player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Harrell, he's checked in for Powell, and it's Holiday in for Hart. And the first one at the line is good. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so he makes both from the line. Milwaukee in the lead.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
8 under 90%.
Both shots good from the stripe. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Right side out of the Kumbo. Holiday goes in. And Holiday throws it down.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, sipping in before the D can rotate.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Seven seconds left in the third quarter. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. What a performance from Josh Hart. He has been the story for the Milwaukee Bucks. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your team.
Milwaukee making a switch. Powell's checked in. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Holiday out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Giannis in at small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Takes the 13-footer. Mavericks with the rebound. James has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And stolen by Richardson. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Holiday. Jacobs, the pass to Irving. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Richardson against Doncic. Powell down low. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Down low, here's Portis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Portis has gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Jacobs. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
There's the pass to Powell. To the paint. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
On the wing, Irving. Antetokounmpo defending to stop the run. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Outside Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right?
And the Bucks with some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Bobby Portis comes in for Richardson. And it's JaMychal Green in for Drew Holiday. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Green dishes to Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James. And Giannis's journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. And a wide-open look for Lee. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
It's this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Just an outpouring of points from him.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jacobs. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, this is what makes an average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our